Hello and welcome to another episode of Author Fan Face Off. We've got one great author, a group of fans today. Pick a book by that author and we're going to find out who knows more. I'm Steve Sheinkin and my co-host is, of course, the leaping librarian, Stacey Rattner.
Yay!
And our author guest today, James Ponti. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
We are going to do the First City Spies book. And James, I mean, when I read it, I thought, all right, this is a guy who always wanted to be a spy. Is that true?
I would like to think that I had the skills to do it, but I was always scared even watching spy stuff. So I can't imagine that I could ever have been one. But I always wanted to be in the know, I guess, to know secrets and find out secrets, put things together.
But one of the things I love about the book is that all the characters have different skills. So, you don't have to be the James Bond. You can
That's true. That's
all
true.
different kinds of skills.
Yeah.
All right. So Stacey will introduce your many, many challengers today.
Super excited for this fantastic group from Dripping Springs Middle School outside of Austin, Texas. So they look ready. They're ready to go. I think you guys ready?
Let's go.
Yeah. 6th, 7th, and 8th graders against Mr. James Ponti. So
I'm here in my office in Orlando, Florida, where I write the books right here on this computer. So maybe that home field advantage will give me a little chance here because they look smarter than me already. This is nerve-wracking already.
But there's no book open in front of you right now, right?
There is not.
All right, good. Okay.
I do not cheat. So.
Okay. All right. Are you ready, class? A group of kids.
Yeah.
We'll say readers. All right, readers. As the story begins, Sarah, later known as Brooklyn, is in court facing this charge. You guys can talk to each other and then have one person answer.
Hacking into the foster care database.
That's right.
Take that. Yep.
Yeah.
Juvenile Justice System database. All right. Good job. See? You got this. All right, James. In the spy trade, what is a black bag job?
Okay. I think a black bag job is any situation where you have to go into a location and extract something, steal something without being caught. It's a black bag.
Take that. Yep.
Okay. I think I wasn't 100%. I think that's it. Okay. All right. 1-1. This is good. We're all doing good. Okay. Off to the start.
Get the nerves out after that first exchange. All right, class. According to Olivia, the spy Sydney, naturally, a large group of frogs. What is that called?
To say an army.
An army of frogs. Yeah.
Yes.
I knew we had to ask that. And
All right.
James,
That's very good.
the spy Paris has expert knowledge of this lesser known part of the city of Paris.
Okay. It is the catacombs, the underground where there are thousands upon thousands, maybe even millions of dead bodies from centuries of Paris. Yes. And when I went to Paris, I did not go in them. I would have been too scared to even go down there. Hence why I couldn't have been a spy. But yes.
Yeah. But did you get to go research some of these locations?
I actually, the trip inspired the book. So I didn't do official research. It then later came out and but I knew I came up with the idea partly on the trip. So I started looking around. A lot of times though, I get like for the newest book takes place, or actually it's City Spies 5 is the one I'm writing right now.
Yeah.
It has us in the New York Public Library. And earlier this week, I got a behind the scenes tour and all the places people aren't allowed to go so that I could make sure to know neat little locations in the library. So that's really
cool.
fun. It's really fun. Yeah.
I love doing stuff like that. That's great.
All right, we're moving along. Our readers, Kat is especially good at this aspect of spying.
Answer patterns and like mathematics and stuff like that.
I think that's
That's true. There's one specific skill we're looking for that she's kind of a specialist in.
Don't want to rediscuss?
Yeah.
Okay, one more second.
Breaking.
Is it code breaking?
Yes, excellent. So you got it. Okay. All right, James. Mother has 2 official non-spying jobs. What are they?
He works at the National Gallery of Art in Edinburgh, Scotland, and he is the groundskeeper, kind of all around take care person for a small air base in the little town where they live. Which all of a sudden I can't think of the name of the town, but yeah,
That's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, you got it. You guys we're rocking.
Very good. Yeah, these questions are hard, and they're just going to get harder, I'm afraid. But
Okay.
that's how Mother would have wanted it, I think.
That is exactly how Mother would want it. Get harder and harder.
By the way, I've been studying for this myself. Picked up this book.
Oh wow! I don't know that.
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's really cool. It's amazing how similar some of this stuff is. I feel
I have a CIA version of that, but I may MI6.
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
I tell you did your research. All right, class. The Stavros Challenge. That's a big part of the plot. It offers 1 million euros for the team that does the best job at solving this environmental challenge. What's the challenge?
Artificial rainmaking.
Yes.
We're on top of it. They got that.
Good so far. And James.
I'm worried here. I'm worried into getting to the hardness level where I'm going to have trouble. All
Yeah,
right.
we're getting to the point of things that are mentioned once, basically. And all right. Brooklyn actually comes up with the name City Spies. Happens near the end of the book. But what is the actual name for this group of young spies? What is their actual operational name?
I believe it is Operation Neverland.
Yeah,
Am I wrong?
I accept that. They say Project Neverland, but I said
Neverland?
Operation, which sort of
Yeah, okay. I don't know that I would accept that because I mean I should get that right. It's not an operation; it's a project. There's a difference between the two.
Project.
So I
You
wouldn't
go
be
for
offended.
half point. Half point.
Okay, I wouldn't be offended if you didn't take that. Yeah. Okay.
You'd be offended if we didn't subtract points.
Yeah, I should know. I should know that. That's I should know. Yeah.
Okay. All right, to my middle school readers, Brooklyn's shoebox contains her most prized possession. What is it?
A globe from her abuela.
That's right.
Good details, yeah. Excellent. All right, and James, the City Spies tour the studio where James Bond films have been made, going back to this first one in 1962. What is it?
Are you kidding me?
There's 2 I can think that it might be. I'm going to go with Dr. No.
You got it.
Okay.
Nice. That was hard. Let's be honest.
I thought it was Dr. No or From Russia with Love. It was one of those 2, but
That got a round of applause. That was the hardest
All right.
question.
there we
in the
go.
whole quiz. And so the class is up by half a point, according to that very controversial Neverland ruling. But we're going to ask a bonus question. This will settle it once and for all. An important little detail. All right. Anyone who thinks they want to answer, just raise your hand. This time, this is for everyone.
Okay.
And I'm going to call on the first person that I see. During their mission in Paris, Brooklyn and Mother agree that if she needs to meet him, she is to text him this one word. All right. I definitely saw 2 people at the table.
Was first.
Pancake.
Pancake. That's for the win. And do you know, just to test your general knowledge, where that comes from? Why pancake?
Because he met her at the courtroom and their judge's name was, last name was Pancake.
I'm in J Pancake.